Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Diamond in the Rough Sports Talk. My name is Kellen Ruffin. Coming into the screen, we have Mr. Kendall Netterville, the sports analyst himself. And right here next to me, I'm sitting with Mr. Myron Chapman, the 6'2", 205-pound Diamond in the Rough defensive back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very fine show for you guys this evening. With that being said, let's get to it. So, Mr. Chapman, as I mentioned earlier, we consider you as a Diamond in the Rough prospect. Right. So could you please tell the world, what is it about yourself that you deserve to be in a professional league of some sort? What is it about your skill set?
I think it's just my God-given ability. Everybody has their own, everybody busted their own talent. I think my gift was my athleticism. Every day we go out, with camp party, we work hard, get better every day. So it's just sticking to the process.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard them, man. God-given ability. Modern day movie models. That's what it is, man. Watch him spin. Straight up. And he can pass. Now also, Myron, from chatting with you the other day, you told me that you also used to play basketball.
Yeah.
On a collegiate level as well.
Right.
What skills would you say from basketball that has helped you with football? Is there any specific skills?
Oh man, definitely footwork. Being around basketball, you got to be able to move around in tight places. And I think that transitions a lot into football, especially with the position that I'm going for. Because usually, you see basketball transition over to receivers.
Okay.
But not to a defensive side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just conditioning. You're used to going up and down. So it's a different type of conditioning than, going hard for one play and getting like a 15-second break.
Right. Okay. Now, you did mention position. So, what is your preferred position exactly?
Preferred position, safety. Safety. I can dabble into corner, even some linebacker.
So the hybrid type.
Right.
Pretty much like a who would I say, like a Tyrann Mathieu, Cam Chancellor type like that. Okay. So very versatile. That's good, man. That's good. And Myron, as we all know, you're also a defensive back coach over at Brother Morton High School. Correct. Is that correct? Okay. So when you see things from a coaching perspective, how does that help you as a player?
It's just you get to seeing things differently. Because when you're on the field, you see things and that the coaches don't see, and when you're coaching, you see things that the players don't see.
Right.
So it's a difference from just trusting your coach's word.
Right.
So because when you go in the weeks, you game plan for X, Y, Z.
Mm-hmm.
So just because you're not seeing X doesn't mean Y, Z is not being maintained.
Right.
On the back end of it. So like I said, it's just a real trust. The trust formula of it.
Right. So, man, you being a defensive back coach, man, your IQ must be through the roof. Man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And that's that when you have the skill set that you have and you combine it with the IQ, you gonna go far, man. You really are, man. You definitely are. And earlier, in one of the questions, you brought up Camp Hardy.
Right. So
could you just give us a little insight on why Camp Hardy is the best in the state, if not the country?
Man, it's really a family thing. This is the way those kids interact, and even like other guys that come out. It's all holding each other accountable. Like it's not just the trainer holding the kids accountable. I think that's the biggest thing of it. Everybody comes out and it's they feel the love immediately. It's always like it's a tight knit group. It's like not a big name, but they come out and they get work done. Like, it's specifics.
Right.
It's like it's not a big group, and you're just running through drills.
Mm-hmm.
He gets hands on teaching.
Right.
And I think that's a lot different.
It is. Yo.
What's up, Myron, bro?
How you doing, man?
I'm telling you what's up.
My dude right there.
Yeah. I got a few questions for you, dog. So, when did you realize that you had a special passion for football?
That'd probably be my senior year of college. Like I said, I was playing basketball in college. But, even though my heart was in basketball, I love basketball. But I started working out for football again. I started remembering what I missed about it. I started falling in love with it again. And like I say, but by that time, I had not touched a football in about maybe like 8 years, 7 years. Not even like throwing the football, playing flag, nothing like that. So like I said, once I got back into it and started working out, started falling in love with it all over again. Like once I started getting better, the more and more I got better, the more and more I fell in love with it.
Speaking of working out, what do you do each and every day to keep your skills sharp?
Like I said, man, just staying on the grind, man. Every day I try to do something. Even if I'm not on the field, I'm in the weight room. I don't miss a day out the weight room. I don't know what rest day is. I don't know what they got some schools that do the percentage of weightlifting. I don't know that if you go heavy, you lift what you can lift. But no, just every day just sticking to the process, man. Like whether it's eating, working out, in the mental reps, watching film. Anything I can do to be better than the next day, that's what I try to do.
Man, I was told through the grapevine that you had tried out for the Rivals Professional Football.
Yeah.
Please, Myron, tell the world how does the trials work for Rivals Professional Football? How high did you go in the draft, and why are you not playing?
Well, how they work is, like I said, they go around the country. They hold the trials. The guy, Quentin Hines, he holds the trials. Good guy. I got picked pretty high. I was in the first round. I think it was like on the top 10 picks in the draft. Yeah. And the reason I didn't go forward with it was I got somebody I was dealing with at the time, that was representing me at the time. We had something else lined up that was supposed to be, a little bit better, but it eventually became not falling through. So, after that it was, it was just back to square one.
I feel that. What advice would you tell the young children that's about to make a decision on whether to attend college?
I tell them, trust their heart. Like it's going through this phase of their life. It's gonna be like a lot of lights. So it's gonna be a lot of smoke and mirrors. So I would say just trust your heart, talk with your family. Make sure it's the best decision for you. Don't just think I think a lot of kids get caught up in like the name of schools. Cause like a lot of kids have their dream of going to play professional. But like I said, if you have talent, they'll find you no matter where you are. No matter D2, D1, JUCO, whatever. If you got talent, they'll find you. Your talent will show. Like I said, it's just put yourself in the right position where where you'll be happy and the relationship is equal on both ends.
Man, that's some good advice, man.
It's great.
It's really good advice.
What phase of the game do you impact the most?
I would say leadership. Yeah, definitely leadership. Like I said, when y'all see me, I'm always like smiling and joking around. But when I'm in the game, when I'm in the heat, I'm passionate about what I do. I love it. So I'm passionate. I'm very passionate about what I do. And I know for sure I always try to lead by example. So when I'm out there, I try to run through a wall if I have to. And then it transfers over to also being the vocal leader. So if someone's not in the right spot, if you're my brother, if I want to team with you, I love you. So I want to hold you accountable. I want you to be the best person, the best player, the best man you can be.
That's a good answer, my brother. Yeah. Someone want to tell you, bro. I look in your eyes, bro. I believe in your talent. I believe in your skill set. I seen you put in work. I know you put in work.
Yeah.
You will get your shot.
Definitely, bro.
And when you do, you gonna dominate. Mr. Myron Chapman.
Always. Pleasure, brother. Appreciate you having me on.
Do one thing for us, man. Could you tell the world your social media outlets?
Oh, on Instagram, _ Myron World Peace, MYRON WORLDPACE. Twitter, Myron World Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mr. Myron Chapman. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the skill set, the IQ, GMs, coaches. The rest is up to you.
Sir.
Diamond in the Rough Sports Talk. We can be reached at roughdiamond171@gmail.com. Once again, this is episode 1 of Diamond in the Rough Sports Talk. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a good one.